Your ex-nigga that just was around you all the y'all mad because y'all don't have somebody that loves you and stand 10 toes down behind you. So you bringing up 30-year-old tea from when this man was a 15-year-old child. You bringing up 30-year-old tea because no man has ever and will ever love you. And lying on your dead mother, on your dead mama, on your dead, you know, lied on a dead mama, lied on a dead mama, lied on a dead mama, lied on your, I said, lied on a.
Who wanna play with Nicki? Got the power, I can tell my nigga spray like 50. Ooh. Aw, sucker now. The girls are fighting. And of course, somehow Nicki Minaj seems to be the common denominator. Again. I'm sure we're all seeing Nicki and Megan go crazy at each other with disses and insults. But honestly, Nicki seems to love these type of moments cause she loves being petty. All pun intended. But who else has Nicki Minaj tried to son? Latto. The thing about Nicki is she will always find a way to belittle you or include you in something that deals with her just to prove a point. This beef started cause both Nicki and Latto were up for Grammys for Best Female Rap category for their songs Super Freaky Girl and Big Energy. But the Grammys informed Nicki that she was gonna be moved to the pop category instead. And this did not sit well with Nicki, and she started blasting the Grammys. But while doing it, she kept on throwing Latto's name in the mix of it. That's like when two people steal and hide, and then one gets caught and walks into the car with the cops, and then looks dead in your hiding direction and says, damn, they got us. Obviously, a more extreme example, but it's the equivalent of you getting called out but want to drag someone else down with you. And that's what Nicki was trying to do, but telling the Grammys to exclude Latto's song for the rap category. Nicki writes, I have no problem being moved out of the rap category, as long as we are all being treated fairly. If Super Freaky Girl has to be moved out of rap, so does Big Energy. Anyone who says different is simply a Nicki hater or a troll. And to be honest, she had a very good point. It's just her wanting someone else out just cause she's out. It's like, if I can't have it, you can't either. Latto responded on Twitter with a simple reply, nothing malicious or crazy, and says, damn, I can't win for losing. All these awards and nominations I can't celebrate. And that's all it took to set Nicki off. She goes off on Latto, calling Latto scratch off ticket, calling her a Karen, says that Latto decided to be silent about Nicki instead of speaking up for a black woman that she calls her inspiration, and even posted a DM from Latto where Latto agreed with Nicki's point, but just didn't like the fact that she used her as example. Latto was now forced to defend herself and says that she's been trying to work things out behind scenes, but Nicki keeps on dissing and subtweeting her. Latto says, you're literally older than my mom trying to be a bully. Man, they just kept going back and forth with insults and going in on each other, with Latto calling her out for marrying a rapist, Nicki saying Latto has reference tracks. Ugh, the girls were scratching around. Latto then released a recorded phone call with her and Nicki, and it sounded like Nicki is just straight down talking her, trying to gaslight Latto, while Latto was calm on the phone. But I give Latto props for standing up for herself, cause Nicki is a handful, and a lot of these other girls, they be like, oh my god, queen, I can never, oh god.
Yeah, you are.
Something that is clearly delusional.
It's delusional to say that other girls are flourishing.
That's stupid and misinformed.
It's
I'm the one acting crazy.
It's delusional to say that other girls are flourishing. Recognize we weren't giving the platforms that we're being given right now.
What platforms have you got?
And I give you props all the time in every other interview for opening the door for that to be a possibility now.
Saying that, okay. So what, in conclusion, what do you think you wanna say about, let's let you finish your statement about what female rappers were doing before and what they're doing now. I want you to finish it.
I finished it, Nicki.
Okay.
I said for a long time it was you.
It was me.
Yes, and
you didn't do your research.
City girls. Young Miami and JT both come off as girls that like to talk smack all the time, but JT seems more about it for real. But all that is nothing but smoke and mirrors with both of them. Nicki Minaj basically had them like little dogs on a leash that she had to tug back to act right. Get your ass back over here, girl. But this beef wasn't that serious. In an interview, Nicki had expressed wanting to work with the City Girls, and you know how the internet works, especially with the barbs. They started pulling out old tweets and videos of the City Girls dissing her. There was an old tweet from Young Miami calling Nicki Minaj ugly, and even another tweet where she asked is she the only one that hates Nicki? Young Miami was even saying how she wants Cardi to take over her spot. And it also didn't help that JT was freestyling and dissing Nicki in her rhymes. But this all happened before they were famous and became the City Girls. The only incident after they became famous that they had something slight to say about Nicki was when Young Miami stated that she was Team Cardi when asked about a Nicki collaboration. So my question is, when did they start having a change of mind? Very interesting. I guess the girls realized that Nicki would be very beneficial for them and had these girls practically begging for forgiveness, bowing to their knees. Young Miami asked Nicki, "Can you unblock me on Instagram?" Yo, I'm not begging no one to unblock me. When we talk, that'll all get figured out, but not like this. But to top it off with embarrassment, Nicki was on live with JT and made JT recite her freestyle dissing her. Sitting there like a kid in trouble, having to explain why you're on timeout. Oh man, just all bad. But ever since then, they both apologized and things are cool now. This is very rare of Nicki squashing any beef with a female, cause you know how she is. But it's obvious she doesn't see them as a threat or competition. So this situation wasn't nothing much to it.
You was the one saying all types of crazy shit and doing diss records against me in the car when you was in the car. How that song go? Rap that song, right?
Nicki can't rip no fucking beat. She ain't even from the streets. So I was in my Jeep, my Lucy, and my braces.
No, finish it. Keep it going.
Wait, I don't remember. I don't know. I said Nicki ain't even fucking streets. She ain't. Wait, Nicki ain't in the fucking. Nicki can't rip no fucking beats. She ain't even from the streets. I'ma drop you like a bag of groceries. Like,
Bitch.
you know what a grocery store had been? You drop it at the door.
Mm-hmm.
With you in my delusional mind, in my little Jeep, in my scammer days, I was just so mad. Like I don't know why I was so mad. I'm sorry.
Well, so okay.
Cash Doll. Yo, Nicki Minaj was on her 2003 50 Cent beefing mode, meaning any female rapper that she was cool with should not be associating with the ops. She and Cash Doll never had no problems, so to Cash Doll, this was all weird for her. Nicki and Cardi was still early on in their beef, and Cash Doll had taken the picture with Cardi in the club. Nothing more, nothing less. Just the picture supporting an industry friend. Well, the big bad Barbie didn't like that. But I think it was also the Barbs that played a part with Nicki's head about the photo. And I can only imagine how that conversation went. According to Cash Doll, after she took the picture with Cardi, that was when she got a message from Nicki spazzing out on her and says that was the reason she unfollowed Nicki. Cash Doll says that she was cool with everyone before Nicki and Cardi started even beefing, so she wasn't about to switch sides or choose sides. And you know Nicki, it has to be all about her, so eventually this was gonna happen. Not sure if they're cool now with each other as this was back in 2019, but you guys let me know in the comments, y'all know better than me. So it's clear to see that Nicki has always been on her foolishness, and everything she's going through now reminds me of her and Lil' Kim. Cause Nicki was the new girl on the block and Kim was the OG that paved the way for her. And somehow, somewhere along the lines they ended up throwing shots at each other. Nicki's reason was that Kim was now hating on her for being the new girl. And Kim's reason was that Nicki was now taking shots at her, calling her washed up, saying she's better than her, and coming for her #1 spot after paying homage and giving Kim props. So now Nicki is feeling how Kim felt with all these new female rappers on a come up. But the big difference is Kim was very much about unity. Why do you think she did female anthems like Ladies Night and Lady Marmalade, whatever? She was part of helping unite the sisters. Just like when Remy Ma brought out Young and May, Cardi B, Lil Kim, MC Light, Raw Digga, Lady of Rage, Moni Love, and Queen Latifah on the Hot 97 stage. Woo! Talk about new age unity among the women. Just saying, I've never seen Nicki part of some women unity, something like this, you know? Shit, speaking of Remy, that's the only person that made Nicki bow down in terms of rap beef. Sheether? Woo! That is a very, very disrespectful song. Oh my god. There was no way Nicki could have responded to that. And she did it. She just threw a couple of shots back and kept on throwing cute disses here and there, cause she knew damn well there was nothing that could handle that Sheether. And right now, Nicki is trying to Sheether Megan Thee Stallion and shut her up for good. But as we see, this new beef of theirs is gonna go on for some years, cause both of them are saying things of no return. Very similar to Cardi as well. Their beef will never die and will always just randomly spark up as both Nicki and Cardi cross the lines, super violating each other. Shit, things is heating up quick. Megan Thee Stallion and Nicki Minaj kicked off the year hard, and it's only gonna get worse. You know how women do, man. You know how they do. It's your boy Top with Top This Hip Hop, and thank you for watching. More videos coming soon.